everyone, welcome to Game 2 between Ikerback and Simplified. On this battle, Iker will be using Mighty Swebby, and we will be facing against Getai. So two tough factions. Swebby is gonna have Area Vistas, which is truly the single best weapon that Swebby has. For Getai, we will see some Noble Sword, three of them, that could be deadly. A Noble Horseman, if used properly, can be absolutely deadly for Swebby. Spear Horseman too, they can melt a Bloodsworn, obviously. Do we see Axe Warriors? Yes, there's going to be a Meat Shield. Well, that's basically their Meat Shield because they don't have cheap units, so interesting. Axe Warrior, four of them. Station Heavy Bowman, that's going to be four of them. Oof, that could be dangerous. Swebby opted to go for the Kimbri Bowwoman, which is going to be four Kimbri, one Germanic Slingers. I like that. Absolutely adore the Kimbri. Oh, sorry, that's going to be only two Kimbri and three Slingers. Okay, good build. The Slinger should fare well against the Archers, and then you get a Kimbri for the late game damage. We will see a push against a Kimbri, which are going to pay dearly by that beautiful play by Simplify. I feel he could have pushed it a bit more, but that's fine. 5 Kimbri down. Very good move. There's going to be some Spear Levy. It seems like only 2 Spear Levy. Interesting enough, no Woodenas. Bloodthorn, that's going to be 4 of them. Then Swordmaster, Round Shield, Wolf Warrior. Interesting build. 2 Noble Riders. I like his build, although the Round Shield, from my knowledge, is an absolutely useless unit. So if Swebby wants to win that, he needs to damage the cavalry as much as possible. I wish he had more spears because it's going to be very hard to keep 2 Kimbri and 3 Slinger alive versus what we're seeing, which is 4 Cav units, one of them being an elite Cav unit. So, I mean, we'll see. He has 2 of his own, so if he plays it well, he should be able to protect it. These are bow horsemen, so they won't be too dangerous in melee, although they can hurt the slingers if they are not met by the Germanic Scout Riders. So we'll see how that goes. Right away, Swebby is going to get the first shot of the engagement. I'm kind of hoping we'll see the Kimbri Bowwoman firing at the flanks. That Kimbri Bowwoman needs to be firing. Okay, we're seeing a focus fire on the Axe Warrior. I love that. Okay, let's see how that goes. It seems like Gedai is going to go for a push in the center. Ooh, we might see an absolute rush there, gentlemen. Now, Swebby's general, yes, okay, Swebby's general is using fast charge, so let's see how Getai reacts to that. We have 2 Bloodsworn under the influence of fast charge, 1 Wolf Warrior, 1 Noble, 1 Swordmaster, and 1 Heroic Rider, so that could be very deadly. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see the Cav blunting that. He did end up sacrificing 1 Mercenary Axe Warrior to counter it. That Blood Sword's gonna get counter charge, then met by the Noble Sword, okay? That's a bit overkill. Well, that Blood Sword's dying. The General also went in there. Although he has to be careful with his General, Getai. That's how that goes. That Wolf Warrior getting a free charge against the Noble Sword. Noble Horseman is eating some jab. Is he gonna charge? No. Could have potentially wrecked that Bloodthorn, but it seems he got caught by a Noble Rider. We gotta charge into Noble Riders. We'll see a constant push from Swebby. Noble Horsemen down 50 men. They are confident, but they are losing. 40 men. Eee, steady. Look at that. The General wants to break. I would assume this is because of the Wolf Warrior presence with their scare ability. Yep, the Getai General's not having fun at all. That's how that goes. Mercenary Axe Warriors are getting slaughtered. Noble Sword up, 90 kill, 80 men left. Let's see how that goes. We see a focus fire from some of the archers into the Swebby General. This is a good move. Oof. Well, what do we have left? A very healthy Kimbri, 2 very healthy Kimbri, bunch of slingers. The Noble Swords are healthy there, and they're in a fight that they're gonna win. But you only have a Spear Horseman and Noble Sword there holding all of those Swabian units. If Swabi punched through there, it could be big and could potentially, wow, interesting. Could have potentially been a victory. So we're gonna see Swabi reform. I love that. So he deemed he was not in a good position, so he's gonna try to reinforce his units. Although I felt like he had a nice opening on the right. Let's see how that goes. I guess he's gonna want to try to save his missiles as much as possible, keep him for late game. Then we're gonna have, yeah, damn. He needs to be pulling back those round shield. We'll see how that goes. Bloodsworn got a nice charge, but the Noble Sword's gonna get the better of that. Seems to be firing into the Noble Sword. Good move. That's gonna be close, gentlemen. Not quite sure where this is going yet. Swordmaster up 65 kill. They are getting focused fire by 4 heavy Dacian archers, which is gonna hurt big time. Yeah, they're melting. They're off the battlefield. As good as dead. One more volley and we'll see considerable damage. We might be getting a retarget. Yeah. Okay, the Dacians have picked a new target. They deemed the Swordmaster damaged enough. We'll see the Noble Sword pulling back, but they're getting fired at as well. Oof. The pressure coming onto those slingers. So what the key thing right now is how much cavalry do each player have. Swabi has a cavalry superiority. I don't see this going well for the Getae at all. Probably there's still a bunch of ammo as well on the archers, on the Kimbris. No, that Kimbry's gonna break. That's bad. That's very bad. It's surviving. Nice play with the Bow Horseman to go after the Slingers. That's probably the only unit that the Bow Horseman can damage in melee. Yeah, we need to see support from the cavalry there. Oh, clutch play by the cavalry. Damn, those Swabi are up, those Kimbri are off the battlefield. Bye-bye. That's gonna be very close. Although it seems to me, I'm not sure, but I mean, depending on the ammo the Dacian have left, that's gonna be a very close battle. It sure seems like Swabi has the advantage. Ah, what a shame. So is Swabi, both generals are alive. Both generals are alive, so there's 4 minutes left to that battle, so we're gonna get an extensive late game skirmishing phase. Should be interesting to see how that plays out. We still have a very healthy Kimbri, full of ammunition. It only has 19 kill. And those shots are gonna be very bad on the already depleted Noble Sword. Indeed. You saw that? Lost 6 men in one volley. Kimby are finishing up that Noble Sword there. Nice. Yeah, this seems to me like Swabi's gonna win that fight. Good amount of kill on the Bow Horsemen. They are getting a charge into those slingers. That's clutch. That Noble Sword is still up for a fight. Oof. Trying to save his general too much, I think. He needed the general to protect those slingers. Wow, it's gonna be a close one, boys. Is that the end of the Swabian general? Beautiful job by Simplified using Getae on that one. Uh, yeah, Sweby's throwing it. I think they had a good opportunity at first, but he needed those filthy horse archers off the battlefield. I think Sweby threw it. At Aunt Noble Sword at 222 kills, I would assume right now, yes. Staying at 222 is gonna die at 222, a fair amount of kill. It's hard to tell if that was a pull-through. I would assume not, because pull-through are forbidden in this tournament. Yeah, there's no way Sweby's gonna be able to win that. Let's fast forward the end of that battle. Absolutely going for the general, good move. Wait. Eh. Oh, what a shame for Sweby. GG Iker, that was a nice try with my favorite faction. Simplified played that very well. He went for 18 men against 20. That was a bold move, especially versus Sweby. Let's go over the kill of the defeated first. That's very similar to one of my Sweby build. I would have rather seen probably cancel the Swordmaster, cancel the Rothschild Swordsman. I think two Slingers would have been plenty. Three Nobles would have been plenty, and then to spend money on Woodenas and things that are gonna help you damage the infantry and protect your skirmishers late game against cavalry. But that's okay. So for Sweby, we're gonna have four Bloodsword, one Wolf, as I said there, two Spear Warrior, two Spear Levy, the Germanic Scout Riders, Germanic Slingers doing fantastic job in the beginning of the battle, focusing on the Axe Warriors. Kimbri, one of them faring well, the other not so much. The Germanic Scout Riders, one of them doing fantastic, the other not so much. That was a lot of money on cavalry that ended up not doing anything. So yeah, fantastic job by the Boersmen, fantastic job by the Dacian Heavy Bowmen with barely any casualty. One of the nobles were doing fantastic. As you can see, the other two doing fine as well. So yeah, that was a GG. That was actually, yeah, that's like four. They should have Bowman. One of them bit the dust. So simplified with a comeback. It is now 1-1 out of the best of three. Next round is an interesting battle. Sorry, next battle between these two is interesting because we have a mirror match. So both players elected to use the same faction. So this should be interesting. Hopefully you enjoyed that replay. So Invictus signing off.